Hello, this is Jeff Simmons with Core Expand, and in the next 5 minutes I'd like to show you a really easy way that you can support your independent dealers and give them a proven competitive advantage, especially at large corporate and government accounts, using a simple technology called Punch-Out, which I'll describe in a minute, and ultimately drive more 6, 7, and 8-figure sales for you as the wholesale distributor. So just to give you an idea about the kind of sales opportunities I'm talking about, last month we helped a dealer win part of a $42 million contract with a unique punch-out strategy which basically allowed the dealer to compete head-to-head with Staples and Office Depot and get their fair share of the business. And of course it was a huge win for the wholesale distributor who's going to handle the entire fulfillment piece. So with that in mind, let's begin by looking at the traditional wholesale channel where we have you supplying to independent dealers and resellers who in turn supply to end-user customers. Again, specifically what we're talking about today is where the dealer is selling to the large million-dollar corporate and government accounts, because the key here is that more and more of these large accounts have e-procurement or enterprise purchasing systems. For example, there are thousands of large end-user customers who run various purchasing applications from SAP, Oracle, Ariba, PeopleSoft, SideQuest. In total, there's about 25 of these so-called e-procurement systems out there. So the bottom line for the dealer is this: if they want to do business with these large customers, again the million-dollar type of accounts, then the dealer must be able to establish an online electronic connection with these systems, also known as a punch-out connection. And that happens to be one of our specialties here at Core Expand, because punch-out, it's been one of the things that we've been doing for about 10 years now for dealers who sell to large companies like ExxonMobil, Motorola, Federal Express, and many others like you see here, plus large government and educational accounts like the state of Florida, Virginia, and North Carolina. In a nutshell, what Punch-Out is, it's simply a direct internet connection between the buyer's e-procurement application and a supplier's web-based catalog and e-commerce site. And one of the reasons why Punch-Out connections are so valuable is that it makes it super easy and super convenient for the end-user customer, because they can complete the whole transaction inside their e-procurement system. And essentially, that makes it a must-have for selling office and business products to large accounts. In fact, just this year, Punch-Out connections will account for hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions, in sales of office products, computer and IT supplies, office furniture, industrial supplies, janitorial and chemical supplies, medical, safety supplies, promotional products. I think it's safe to say that Punch-Out connections will generate more sales of these products than any other form of e-commerce, hands down, and that's why it's so valuable. But here's the problem, and it's a big one, because the vast majority of your dealers out there can't offer and can't support Punch-Out connections, mainly because they don't have the technical expertise and resources in-house. Punch-Out goes way beyond the capabilities of their ERP system, and hiring a third-party firm can be expensive, because a single Punch-Out connection for just one customer can cost $5,000 and up. So it's out of the question for most dealers. As a result, there's a huge disconnect between you as the wholesaler, the dealer, and these large multi-million-dollar corporate, government, and educational accounts, and it's costing you money. So that's why we decided to create a solution that's low cost for the dealer, fast and easy to implement, that includes your catalog content, and it's called the Punch-Out Wizard. Essentially, with the Wizard, the dealer can simply go to a special web page like this, where they can come in, activate their account step by step in just about 5 minutes, and come out on the other end with a Punch-Out site that looks something like this. And the best part is that it has your catalog inside right here. For example, here's a Punch-Out site that a dealer recently created using the Wizard, which connects them on the one hand with the Ariba system used by over 13,000 buyers in the state of Virginia on a daily basis, and a large wholesaler on the other. Now I know it's a little dark, but hopefully you can get the picture and see why each of these Punch-Out connections can be worth millions of dollars in business for you and your dealers. And that's why almost all the top suppliers in each category like these offer punch-out connections. And now with the Wizard, even the smallest of dealers can compete with the heavy hitters. So if you want to find out more about how you can take advantage of the punch-out Wizard to support your dealers at the very highest levels of e-commerce and create a direct punch-out connection between large customers and your catalog at a very reasonable cost, then you'll find a form on this web page which you can fill out and submit while it's still fresh on your mind. Or you can get in touch with me directly. Here's my contact information and a picture. That's me in the middle. Thanks for your time, and thanks for listening.